Hey everyone, my name is Felicia Nichols and I'm the mind behind my Left Brain Right Hearted blog. This blog was created to give insight into the minds of individuals who have the analytical, numerical, and logical side, and also those that have the dreaming, creative, and free thinking side, but also couldn't live in a world that doesn't allow for creativity, imagination, and dreams. So why is this so important to me? When I decided to go to college for civil engineering, within the first few weeks, I knew there was no way I was going to make it through without a creative outlet. So I went out and I signed up for interior design classes the next semester in hopes that that would provide the creative outlet I needed to help get me through engineering school. By having that creative outlet, I was able to get my engineering degree and soon become a project manager. I found myself being able to explain concepts to others, such as the project owners or architects or anybody along those lines that didn't understand what the engineers were saying. I could find myself bridging that gap and helping them understand concepts that engineers would explain and other people would look at them like, what are they talking about? Explaining concepts like cement is to flour and concrete is to cake, I'm not able to tell people, but just teach people in a way that they remember. Growing up with a mind that demands the left side to participate as much as the right side, it was a constant battle. I'd sit at my desk and be listening to the math lesson, understanding everything, but my notes would look more just like a bunch of doodles. And that didn't really work well when the teacher came to check my notebook. The more I tried to focus, the more I became lost in the world of imagination. I thrived on encompassing all aspects together, the design, the calculations, the building, and of course adding the creative touch at the end of a task or project. This is my goal for the Left Brain Right Hearted blog. I want people to be able to have the driven mindset with whatever makes them happy, but at the same time, feed the fire for what makes life a better place. This can be whatever is driving the force that makes their heart full and unconditionally happy. Because let's face it, not all of us are going to be able to live our childhood dream to become a pirate, a doctor, a ballerina, or a football star. But all of us do have the ability to find ways to incorporate that into our life. Whatever engages that right-hearted side and makes you happy, find a way to incorporate that into your life and use it to grow and become a better person. By providing insight to my train of thought, I hope to spark the imagination of others with the troubles understanding their children, families, friends, coworkers, and anybody else who may have that disconnect. It may not be that someone doesn't understand what you are saying, but it's how you're saying it that they cannot relate to. We are surrounded by brilliant minds, but unless we take the time to comprehend that just because standardized testing works for some, it may not work for another. Or because PowerPoints engage some people just don't want to learn like that. You cannot define others based off of what makes you your best, but understand where you are weak, they could be strong in that aspect. It is my hope that people will be able to share their ideas and experiences with the different topics revolving around understanding who we are as individuals and strive to make the difference in others' lives.